All right. Good evening, everybody. Thanks for tuning in for another episode of Chewed Up, brought to you by Bubblegum Sports. Episode 10. I think I screwed up the episode number somewhere in there because I ain't good at no numbers. Uh, bring everybody else on real quick. We got man, the myth, the legend, Gomez, with a real pleased look on his face. Revealing a little bit more of his face, and ice must be a little cold on the trail.
Cold on the trail? What trail?
Your trail. You ain't hiding your shit this week.
Nah. No, nothing to hide for anymore. We good.
All right. Got that green card situation?
If you get a Habibi call, I didn't tell him to go to you.
Got a temporary visa.
So, Clay, welcome. Thanks for coming on. 1 second, Easton. Easton's asking me a question, so I'm just going to bring on Barlow right away. How you doing tonight?
Good. How's everyone else doing?
Not too bad. Give me 1 second here. Why don't we get into we'll talk whatever you guys want to start with this week, I guess. We can go over last week, or we can go over trades.
Well, let's start with that World Series. What do you guys think about that? Big
1 second.
Salary cap.
Salary cap, but at the same time,
Yeah.
that'd be hard. But at least a salary floor, that'd be cool. Teams got to pay at least this much for players. Would help, but it's not even, to me, it's not even a salary cap in baseball. You can't let these guys constantly do these deferred contracts.
Yeah.
What? Shohei $2 million this year? That's not their salary cap ain't that bad this year. But
the Dodgers pay more in taxes than most teams have paid on their salary for players.
I mean, as far as competition, though, as far as the World Series goes, you couldn't ask for a better one. I mean, looking at the games, this might have been the most competitive World Series in recent history. I mean,
like I said in the last podcast,
you had an 18-inning game and then an 11-inning game in Game 7. I mean, it came down to Dodgers having the bigger payroll and being able to just pump out pitchers, quality start to finish, along with the lineup. But
kind of the Game 7 came down to a couple little things. One little thing was just base running. Blue Jays would have won that game if Isaiah Kiner-Falefa took more than a 2-step lead, Ben. So you got to lead off the base. If ball gets hit to the side of the field, if he's off the base a little more, he doesn't get thrown out at home. They win the game. Simple.
Why are you bringing me into this, making it personal?
I'm just saying. Take more than 2-step lead.
All right, I'll take a bigger lead. Just don't tell Becky not to bitch at me when I get thrown out.
Well, take that lead, but make sure you get your ass back.
Well, that's why I take the lead. I do. I ain't fast. I
know, but what I'm saying is little things like that are what,
make a big difference.
Make a big difference. That's the game-winning run right there in the ninth inning, and you get thrown out at home because you're not off the bag, you're late leaving, and you just get gunned down at home. Where if you just take a normal lead, you got a lefty at the plate nonetheless, pull hitter. What are you worried about at third base? Getting picked off?
Right.
But other than that, it was a great series. I was hoping for a 7-game series. I thought Dodgers would probably win it in 6, but I think I gave Toronto the best chance.
It was a good series. That I forget his name. Is it Yamamoto?
Yeah, Yamamoto.
Yeah, that dude, he's a beast.
He's good.
Y'all see the edit of him where he's telling the coach he wants to pitch? And the coach is like, what? No. And he's like, fucking put me in.
Well, he threw 96 the night before and then came out and threw a couple in the end of that game.
2 1/3 or 2 2/3 or something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, that can't feel good.
Yeah, just get warmed up. He's fine.
Yeah.
They got stuff to make it feel okay.
Mm-hmm.
About my favorite part about the whole World Series though was Kiki Hernandez's interview.
Yeah.
I like your nipples.
Yeah. Did you see where he went and gave Freddie
I thought
Freeman
that was
a hug?
AI. I had to look that up to see if it was AI or it was like, holy shit, dude is just fucking
Oh, yeah. He gives
gone.
Freddie Freeman a big hug and says, I didn't do shit, but I got a ring.
Yeah. Yeah, I brought a half a pencil and got an A.
Yeah.
Oh, that was fucking, yeah, that was
That's how
classic.
they roll. They have all these guys who are, they don't give a shit if they're the best team in the league at the end of the year. They just want to, make the playoffs. And once they make the playoffs, now you're going to play against that fully loaded roster.
Yeah,
That's Dodge.
they can rest guys all year. They're gonna make the playoffs.
He broke a nail. He needs a month off. Send him down to AAA. Let him go beat up on some minor leaguers.
Yeah, and you can do that. I mean, then your arm's still semi-fresh, like Yamamoto, where you can pitch 2 days in a row after 96. I mean, I don't know how much rest during the regular season attributes to that because that's a hell of a feat, but certainly wasn't having arm issues.
Well, I mean, it was kind of a David and Goliath-ish, World Series. I mean, Toronto's not really David, but it was they got a good team. But
I think Toronto's got like one of the higher payrolls too.
They are. I mean, there were a few people who thought they had a chance, but nobody put them in the World Series. I don't think they were the top dog, but they made it. And they had a good team. They had the right lineup to beat them with sluggers in there. Pop the home runs and get that lead. They just between a little bit of base running out of bullpen depth in the 7th game, 8th game, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it was pretty much an 8-game series with the 18 innings.
Yeah, so you think about that. That's taxing on a team when you're loaded with like the Dodgers with just pitchers who are young, haven't thrown a ton this year. You can just let them eat.
Yeah,
Toronto's had to lean on everybody hard and it made it there, but wheels fell off. Otherwise, great series. Great series.
Yeah, think Brewers are going to do anything in the offseason, or do we have to do anything to compete?
Yes, and that's the only way they can compete or have a shot is they got to make that bullpen deep. That's how you're going to have a shot. You got to have pitching, bullpen. You're not going to be able to afford or find the starters to do it. So you got to, work with what you got for starters, but you got to have some bullpen depth. They got to load up the bullpen. They lost Brandon Woodruff. He's opted out of his contract. Freddie Peralta will be back, I believe.
Wilson Contreras, they did not take his option, but I think they're Wilson Contreras.
Okay. Well, didn't they re-sign him to a multi-contract contract? No,
I just got an update the other day that they didn't.
No, maybe I think
it was a mutual. It was like neither person accepted it, so it's probably they're going to restructure. And I think we still got him for another year.
Contreras came out and said publicly that he wants to play with the Brewers for the rest of his career.
Yeah.
So more than likely, I would think like you said, they're probably going to be reconstructing it, which is fine. But
yeah.
I also think another thing with
Brandon Woodruff, he opted out of his contract. That's a dick move. We just paid you how much money for 2 years to sit on the IR?
I don't know if he's going to find somebody to pay him. I mean, they might. $20 million a year is what that was. $20 million. He probably wants a long-term deal, though. That's what he wants. He wants a multi-year deal.
He ain't going to get nothing. We just signed him for a 2-year deal, and he played 2 games.
I know, but some team might pay him.
Yeah, I suppose they just defer it 20 years down the road.
Because when he's on the mound, he's a good pitcher. It would have helped having him in the playoffs. Would definitely have helped. You wouldn't have to start Ashby all the time. He's not a starting pitcher at this point. He's good and he's got the stuff to be really good, but he's not. But
he's good. He's a good long relief type pitcher.
But the Brewers are not a power hitting team. I don't know if you can go out and add one bat that's gonna make a difference there. The difference would be you've got to get bullpen depth. Your team was that close with the lineup you had. And you're one of the younger teams in baseball. You're getting a little more experience. Maybe add a stick depth to that bullpen and roll with that. But
I mean, we got Jesus Made prospect. We still got him. We still got I forget his name.
Down there too.
He's a catcher. He kind of got screwed over.
He's
when he got Contreras. But he's
Quero.
Yeah,
Jefferson Quero.
Yeah, he's still one of the top prospects. But when we signed Contreras, we weren't expecting him to be him. And
no, but I think he hurt his shoulder last year pretty good, like a rotator cuff or something. Quero. No, not for a catcher, but either way, their minor league is loaded. They're one of the deepest minor league clubs there is. I mean, especially at shortstop position, they got 2 or 3 like top 50, prospects in their shortstops. Maybe like the number 1 or 2.
We just spent our first round pick on a shortstop, third baseman.
Yeah, so I mean they're deep there. It's just if they're, I don't know if I'd really move a ton of them to try to add people because I don't know. You have to look at what there is to add, but.
Yeah, and I mean anybody that we add is pretty much going to be a rental. That's the tough part. Where these guys, if they're good, you can have them under control for 5 years, 6 years.
I mean, it'd be hard to find a shortstop in your minor league that give you less production at the plate than Joey Ortiz.
Yeah,
very good with the glove, but he has no stick.
We tend to get that a lot with our shortstop.
That's like the past 3 or 4 Brewers shortstop.
Yeah,
I mean, except for Willie, he either struck out or hit a bomb.
At least Arcia had a decent stick. It was much better than Ortiz. He could hit fastball pretty good. Ortiz, he can't.
I said, didn't Arcia like 180?
Yeah, Arcia, I don't think Arcia was that jumping off the charts to me.
No, but I think he almost hit 300 one year. He had a year where he hit almost 300 for the Brewers.
Maybe a month.
He had a good year or two where he never hit for power. He wasn't a power hitter, which is fine, but Joey Ortiz just isn't a hitter. Right. He's very good defensively. You want him on your team. But if you got to lean on him as, middle infielder all season, you're going to have no production out of that slot. And then, there's, a couple other things. Milwaukee, add some positions. I really like Jake Bauers. I thought he should get more at bats, man. Every time he was in the the bat playoffs, he ripped the ball. Granted, who knows how he would do over time with a lot of lefties. He'd probably face a lot of lefties. They might get to him. But the only way you're going to get better against lefties is if you see them, see what they do.
Right.
But I like his stick. But, yeah, the Brewers, they need to do a little bit of work. But they were, not a ton. You're that close to the World Series as is. I mean, you're right there. You were close.
Yeah. Seems like we're right there every year, but not
you're that far away, but you're that close,
Yeah. Yeah, like you said, with our budget, you just got to load up on the bullpen and have the best bullpen and have a deep bullpen.
Yep.
I do agree with you saying though that we might need another stick because we don't have a guy that can just come up to the plate and hit a home run. You know what I mean? We don't have that go-to guy. Like a 2018 Christian Yelich. Yelich sucked in the playoffs, horrible. Having someone to lean on, that provides so much help to the rest of the team. Where if you have a person like Joey Ortiz, that's obviously not the best hitter, that helps out the rest of the team. Where are they going to put him, though? You know what I mean? It's like, how do you fit him into your lineup? Is he just H? Is he – what if he wants to play the infield or whoever, outfield? I don't – if you're going for like a slugger that, you're going to have to pay him. So like you were saying, a rental, okay, you get a year or 2 years out of them for $40 million or however much the amount is. You know what I mean? I just feel like it'd be hard to plug and play.
Well, the thing is, you look at, like you're saying, $40 million. $40 million gets you a Rhys Hoskins.
Right.
That's what $40 million gets you. It gets you pretty much nothing. A guy who they actually didn't even play in the playoffs.
That's crazy.
That's what $40 million gets you. And you look at that for the Brewers, and they're not going to defer the contract for 10 years down the road with $50 million of it. We'll pay you $50 million in 10 years. Milwaukee can't do that.
No.
They don't make that kind of money like the Dodgers do. But
I mean, they still make enough money that they can pay.
They could invest more, but what bat are you going to bring in at $30-40 million on a 2 or 3 year deal, or a couple bats
I'd
that's
sign
going to
for
overcome that Dodgers.
15 or 20. I'd sign for 15 or 20. I'm a free agent. Let's go. Make it happen.
Well, the way I don't know if you could add enough guys to overcome the Dodgers pitching.
Right.
But they're only going to get better after this year.
I love how Clay just completely went silent and just skips over that.
Then again,
I got a date, my guy.
He's coming in next year. Say we have like a similar year, and above par, get the first seed, whatnot. Our guys have been through this now. They've been there. They've done that. They know what to expect. They know what they're going for. If they're facing the same pitchers, you also got 2 series from the Dodgers each year, too. I just feel like a lot of it was experience, and these guys are going to be more and more comfortable. How long we're going to be able to keep this puzzle piece together, I'm not sure, because I do think all the tools are there, to a certain aspect. But
that's the other problem with going and signing somebody with 40, 50 million is you got to sign these guys coming up here. You got to sign your young guys unless you want them to walk. If you want to compete and keep them, you're going to have to pay them.
Or trade them away.
Yeah. But, yeah, the small market makes it kind of, real tough. We're literally clubs for the Dodgers and Yankees.
Oh, he's in trouble.
Oh, boy.
Well, you say we move on here. Talk some Pack or what?
What's that?
We can talk some Pack or what?
Yeah, we can start off the Packers. And what the hell was that last week?
Do you guys really want to talk Pack?
Yeah, we need to after that loss. Absolutely.
I mean, we most of the year we've played solid ball with 1 or 2 bad aspects per game. Last week we couldn't run the ball great. We couldn't throw the ball well. We couldn't stop the run. They had a pretty good game passing. Our special teams missed fucking kicks. I mean, we turned the ball over. I mean, we did have a couple of turnovers, which was good. That was the biggest ass kicking for a 3-point walk-off win. They were kicking our ass all game.
But I thought Parsons was a game changer.
He is.
He is.
Dude, he had like 6 sacks in 2 fucking weeks. And he leads the league in pressures still. He's getting double and triple teamed. He's still changing the game, dude.
He lost to the Panthers.
Yeah, he can't stop the run, cover the pass, and sack the quarterback every play.
And not throw an interception.
I mean, the defense only gave up 17 points. If you give up 17 points on the regular, you should win most games. It's not awful. They didn't stop the run at all. They didn't give up a ton of points in the red zone. There's that. When they did drop back, they put pressure on quarterback, but secondary wasn't great. They didn't put a ton of pressure, but they really just couldn't stop the run. That was the biggest problem.
Yeah, they made Rico look like a.
I mean, the last 5 weeks he has been top 5 running back. He's been really good.
It was only 130 yards. It's
and
fine.
2 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Minor details.
I mean, yeah, he's been looking pretty good. He is really good there.
You're just trying to talk him up, so I do that trade.
Hey, no, I like Rico. I signed him. That's why I signed him. But
sooner or later, these teams are going to figure him out, and they're just going to load the fucking box. You know what I mean? Bryce Young is the greatest quarterback in my eyes.
No, but he's capable enough to where if you load the box and he has a couple receivers, I mean,
I agree.
He can make you pay for loading the box. That's the tough part.
Yeah, but he's also.
How come he's all of a sudden so good? I mean, he's a 27-year-old running back. He's never done shit.
He had 1,000 yards with Cowboys last year.
He's been with the Cowboys. He freaking started.
Yeah,
better.
Maybe
Parsons even said Cowboys never knew how to use them, and
you hand him the ball.
Yeah, but you have different blocking schemes and shit.
I just kind of think
I don't know. What are you talking about?
This ain't pen buying football, Clay. You don't just give you the ball and say, "Here, break 17 tackles."
Nah, I got tackled before I got the ball.
Yeah, he still broke it for 5 yards.
Minus, it would have been 15 minus. We didn't gain shit.
No, I think he's good. And from one of the other podcasts I watched, I know some people in the Panthers organization. I guess they absolutely love Rico there. O-line.
Why wouldn't you? When he's putting up numbers like that.
Well, that was before he even started. Like when he was coming in to be once Hubbard went down, they were talking about that there. But
what do you guys?
It was a bad game either way. We're still in first place. I don't know. The game did not feel like a 16-13 walk-off win. It felt like we were getting our ass kicked all game. And now with Kraft out too, that's gonna really hurt. Thankfully, we're getting Reed back, so that gives us Reed back soon. So that'll give us another receiving option. But Musgraves is not the answer.
He's not as agile on his feet to make quick moves and whatnot. Where Tucker Kraft, he's just so versatile in his
and he can't block
working game. And yeah,
that's the biggest thing. That's the biggest thing you lose from Tucker Kraft to Musgraves is the run blocking. Musgraves can't run block at all. I mean, not right now at least. Maybe he can. He's big enough. Guy should be strong enough. But you watch him run block, he just gets he's lost in space. Doesn't know what to do. Tucker Kraft is pretty good at run blocking. Really, they don't have much behind them. They had Ben Sims, but they let him go like 2 weeks ago, and Minnesota picked him up. So now they got Musgrave, another guy behind. I don't even know who's behind him.
It's Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick.
Yeah. And they signed another guy to the practice squad and elevated a guy too. So all in-house stuff, pretty much.
No, Gomez had to get us all excited, reporting that we traded for Hawkinson.
Yeah,
rumored.
Yeah, it was a couple sentences down.
There ain't no way Minnesota is going to give Green Bay Hawkinson a playoff run. I
was confused on that. I was like, I'll take it. I was pumped, but yeah,
I was hoping like David Njoku or something, but I think the asking price was too steep.
Yeah.
Hey, don't worry. Tucker Kraft is in a better place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hands down.
Who was that? Romeo Dobbs.
Romeo Dobbs. That dude's.
I mean, maybe that just means he thinks he's going to have a higher role in the game, which he's already got.
I don't know. Probably a good thing.
Having a higher role.
Yeah. What do you guys think of like the play calling? Because I've seen a lot of people like come out and say, Matt LaFleur doesn't need to be fired, but he needs to stop calling the plays.
I've been saying that since like week 2, maybe week 3, but we were saying it last year too. I mean,
no, you weren't. You were not.
I've been saying that for weeks.
Sure. I've never heard you say that.
Really?
Yep.
You're high.
Hot? I'm pretty fucking hot, I know.
I'll have to go back and I'll make a montage.
Yeah, go ahead.
As many times as I've said that shit, because
please make a montage of all your takes.
All my right takes? Shit, that'd be longer than an episode.
Another thing too is I feel like Jordan Love tried to stretch the ball downfield too much. Threw an interception, a couple of incomplete passes, just like he was just throwing it up there. I mean, how many times have you seen this year him throwing into double or triple coverage, and we've just been getting lucky?
Yeah, but I mean the play calling. Look at when he's calling those deep throws. It's not your 1st and 10s, your second. He's calling the deep plays when you're 3rd and short. Everything else is you'll be fucking 2nd and 15. He'll do a screen or a run, and then he'll run the ball to get better position for the punt. Well, then you get 2nd and short, 3rd and short, and you fucking throw the ball 30 yards downfield.
I mean, it depends. Sometimes it's situational when you're in 4-down territory. You know what I mean? Which I believe the Packers were in some of those.
Yeah, but I mean, it's just you could tell. Like me and Clay were talking during the game, and you could tell they were playing for, they're playing for a field goal. They weren't playing for a touchdown. They're play calling to get in field goal range, and that's it. Set up for a good field goal. and be happy with
Very
it.
conservative. A lot of bubble screens, a lot of short passes. And a lot of it, part of it is the personnel you got on the field. And you get receivers out, reads out, crafts out, linemen are out. It limits to what you can do, but I haven't been impressed with LaFleur's play calling. I haven't liked it, but there's a lot we probably really don't know. Like, you watch like a guy like Elton Jenkins, I watched him get torched a couple of times. He's supposed to be one of your veteran linemen who's really good. But he's missing blocks right up the middle and letting guys run free, get to Jordan Love. That stuff hurts bad. That's a guy
2 or 3 times. Middle
Yeah,
linebacker came flying through the A gap.
Yep. Untouched because he's looking the wrong way. There's 2 guys on this side, and we got 4 linemen looking there, and there's 4 guys coming to this side, and only 3 looking at that side.
Yeah.
Jenkins, I saw a couple of plays, and a lot on Jenkins, or a couple of them just strictly on him. You watch it, but that's what I'm saying is the offensive line wasn't great. They're banged up. They're not running the ball, and they seem to try to run the ball a hell of a lot. They're one of the heaviest run teams in the NFL, and it's like it's hard when you're only getting 3 runs a carry.
Yeah. What are you just geeking out about over there?
I don't know, dude. I'm in my own little world having a good fucking time. Why you hating on me?
You're just sitting there like fucking tweaking over there, dude.
Yeah, something so funny.
I'm having a good time. Why the fuck is Clayton going in and out? He getting in trouble.
Yeah, that's all right. They had a long day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Were you surprised the Packers didn't do any moves? Were you hoping that they'd make some sort of move?
They already did their
on the deadline
with Parsons. There, I didn't think they were going to do anything. And if they are going to do something, who do you think they bring in?
Yeah, we don't have the draft pick capital, and for the price that some of these guys are going for, it's crazy. I mean, not saying it wasn't worth it. Yeah, I mean, overall, I think it's a good trade. It puts the Colts potential favorites.
Have you seen how Sauce Gardner has played this year, though?
Yeah, probably
not great.
Probably because he fucked the Jets.
Oh, so it's the Jets' fault. He's just letting up, 20 yards.
Yeah,
touchdowns over his head, slipping and
have you seen anybody play for the Jets, dude?
Well, what does he care? He's already got his money.
Yeah,
he's
got money.
He's dirt
cheap. Organization. He doesn't want to be there. Well,
he got a 4-year, $120 million deal with the Jets 6 months ago. He was good. He didn't have to play hard anymore. Some guys get like that. Some, not all guys, but that could be part of it. Guys they get that big contract, they get paid, and then they can let up a little bit because they're not working for that big contract anymore. Maybe that's part of it. Not saying it is, but see it a lot.
I mean, it could be completely. Cornerback. I mean, if you're running zone or you're running man, essentially, this is where your zone is. But they have a whole new head coach that's a defensive coach that runs pretty advanced defense. So maybe either didn't fit in the scheme well or wasn't understanding the playbook or something like that as well, where he was getting burned.
You figure, though, if there was one position that coach would be good at getting up to speed, it would be the position he played as a player.
You would think. You would think.
You would think.
Never know, though. What was that?
What?
Oh, I just heard Becky yell something. I wasn't sure if she was yelling at us.
I mean, she was yelling to her mom something about dog. I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
Games last week. I mean, the Ravens stomped the Finns. We all kind of expected it. Do you think the Ravens are back and Lamar's back? Or
hold on, timeout. I'm not done with this Sauce Gardner deal here, right?
All right, what does Gronk have to say?
That's not what Gronk has to say. It's what I have to say. He has played since 2022, right?
Sure.
He's got 47 passes defended since 2022 with 3 interceptions.
Okay.
How does that justify 2 first-round picks?
47 passes defended?
Yeah.
Or deflected? That's pretty fucking good.
Defended. Nah. That's just mid, pal.
And they're not throwing they're probably not throwing his way overly often, That's your best cornerbacks in the league don't have a lot of picks because quarterbacks don't throw their way.
He was only thrown to 9 times last year, 6 times so far this year.
Sauce Gardner?
Yep.
Only thrown at 6 times.
Passes defended, sorry. I was reading the wrong stat column.
Okay. So, I mean,
Well,
how many pass attempts have been in his direction? You know, if are you reading pass deflections or passes defended as far as
passes defended?
Like, but that's what I'm asking is, does that stat qualify for like when he's batted down a pass, or how many times they've thrown the ball at him?
I don't know. It just says passes defended. Ask fucking ESPN, pal.
Why don't you ask Rock?
If it was me, I'd say that's how many times the ball's been thrown his way.
So if the ball's only been thrown his way 6 times
this year,
I'd say that warrants every fucking penny as a cornerback.
If he's only had the ball his total career.
Yeah.
But could tell you one of two things. Could tell you he's really good, and they just throw to everybody else, or that everybody else is just so shitty that they don't have to throw his way.
Here's my thing. If he was that good, he would have more than 3 interceptions on his career.
I don't.
He's not even.
No.
He's not even averaging an interception a season.
I mean, look at who was that? Travion Diggs for the Cowboys that year. He had 11 picks. He's greatest cornerback in the league. Not bullshit. He gave up fucking 9,000 yards. You know, he had a lot of picks because everybody targeted him.
How many interceptions does Patrick Surtain have?
Hang on, I gotta go to a different fucking. I gotta find him.
Probably not many.
Why people don't throw the sauce?
Gomez, you do realize if he has been only thrown at 6 times this year, it's week 10. That's less than 1 pass attempt his direction per game.
Hey,
that's lockdown, if you ask me.
He's on the Jets.
I don't care.
The Jets can't be the bailout for everything.
Yeah, he's on the Jets. He's on the team, but
what are they?
If quarterbacks only target him less than 1 time a game,
Surtain has 11 passes or 11 interceptions
this
total.
Year.
No, 0 this year.
Okay, there it is.
11 total passes defended, 56. He's got 205 solo tackles with 54 assists.
Yeah. Oh, I think he's earned.
Well, they also play corner because they can't catch the ball.
Yeah. I mean,
2 firsts.
Oh. Yeah. It instantly improves their defensive line because they're going to have more time. It improves their secondary. They're all in for these next couple of years.
Don't get me wrong. I love it. I think it's amazing.
And are you going to be able to draft with a late round pick a cornerback that good? Probably not.
I mean, I'm kind of leaning towards Gomez on this one. 2 first rounders for Sauce. I think the Jets kind of got the upper hand on this deal.
Absolutely. That's a lot.
Yeah, I mean, both teams benefited, though. I mean, Colts are looking for right now. Jets are looking to rebuild. Jets got better with the trade. So did the Colts, you know. The Jets didn't get better right now, but overall their team it's going to be better because of it.
It's the Jets. Out of them picks that they got, all their picks they have that they're sitting on, they'll probably draft 1, maybe 2 good players that'll sit around for their career.
The last few years, they got Garrett Wilson, who won offensive rookie, Sauce Gardner, who won defensive rookie, Breece Hall, who had a hell of the first couple of years. He's having an off year this year.
They couldn't even get a 3rd round pick for Breece Hall.
So not everybody's worth 6 firsts like Achane.
Shit out of you.
Was it 8? No, I think it was 6 firsts and 2 seconds.
Oh,
I'm gonna slap this shit out of you.
Yeah, a 3rd round a 3rd round for a running back is top tier. Like, what did we say? What did McCaffrey get traded for? a late second.
Running backs' value in the NFL nowadays has gone down. They don't hold their value anymore.
No.
No, but it's such an important position.
It is.
Right. But I mean, if you get a good offensive line, you can stick anybody back there.
But the problem is, running backs get hurt so much. So much, it's hard to invest that kind of money.
Yeah. Yeah, and most other positions, I mean, you tear an ACL, you can come back from it. Running back, I mean, that's a lot of hard cutting while getting hit. You tear an ACL.
Depends upon your style.
Especially when you look at the running backs who have gone in the third and fourth rounds over the last number of years, even second, third, fourth, fifth rounds. You've got good running backs all through those rounds in the draft. Those are usually where the best running backs are hidden. Once in a great while, you get like a Bijan Robinson coming through or a Christian McCaffrey who goes high. Then you don't see another running back taken until maybe the end of the first round. Then it's all second, third, fourth round, fifth round. Tons of running backs. Used to be running backs, a bunch of running backs high. Remember that one year, Dolphins took one, and then another team took one both out of Auburn, early first rounds. Another 2 or 3 running backs. That wasn't that long ago.
Was that Cadillac? Was that the Bears with Cadillac Williams and
Cadillac Williams, Ronnie Brown?
Yeah, Ronnie Brown.
Yep. And that's things have changed.
Yeah,
things have changed.
Look at the 2 teams that took them that high though: Dolphins and Bears.
And that's why cornerback is such a highly sought after position that teams are willing to overpay for positions like that. 2 first rounds is a lot for anyone.
Did you smoke a bowl before the show?
No, it's just Clayton said that wasn't that long ago.
What's that?
That was what, 2006, 2007?
20 years ago.
2005.
Oh, I was pretty close.
Not that long
It doesn't
ago.
feel like that long ago.
Hey, who was the first number 1 overall taken player?
In that draft?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit.
2005. Oh, you'd have been a freshman. Or no, a sophomore. Was it Andrew Luck?
No. That was the same draft class as DeMarcus Ware.
Jamarcus Russell.
Mm-hmm.
Fitzgerald.
Alex Smith out of Utah.
No. That was it. Aaron Rodgers draft, yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember.
Well, that was a hell of a draft class.
All right, so we've covered the World Series and 2 games so far. So we got to get a move on here.
What was our second game?
Oh, no, 1 game. We started covering the Ravens and Finns, and then you were giggling about something or another. So my big question on that is, are the Ravens and Lamar back, or did they just look that good because they're playing the Finns?
Bit of both.
I think the Ravens will be in the playoffs. I think they're too good. They're too good a team.
They got to pretty much win out. 1, maybe 2 losses the rest of the year.
That's fine. I think they can do that. They're good. They got the talent.
Yeah, I think they're going to be back, because if you watch the first half of that game, Lamar looked off. He looked rusty. He wasn't taking off running. He didn't look comfortable back there. Wasn't making his throws.
Probably because he had a leg injury that it was coming off of.
And then the second half. Well, no, that's what I was saying. He was looking rusty, but then the second half he turned it to work on, and I think he's back. Like I said, I don't know if they're going to make the super or playoffs, but they're going to be in the hunt for sure, as long as everybody else stays healthy. 49ers, Giants. How far do you guys think the 49ers can go? Niners beat them 34-24.
How far do I think the Niners can go? I don't think they'll go very far. I don't think they're
Packers.
They're too injury riddled. I mean, they just lost their other edge rusher for the season with an ACL.
Yeah.
Purdy. I mean, but they've been doing this without Purdy too. So, and once you get him back, I think he's underrated, but he's also not a game-changing quarterback.
I don't think he's that much of a difference maker.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's he'll make a difference in that offense a little bit, but he's not going to be the reason they go to the Super Bowl or not. Or, I think they're just too injured, and if they can overcome it and make the playoffs, I'd be surprised. I'm surprised that they're 6-3 right now, to be honest. But they've been winning.
Let's see who they have for the rest of the year.
I've always looked at the Niners like they were a defensive team. So, like, over the years, even when they had McCaffrey a couple years ago and they were really good on offense, I still felt like they were a defensive team, and they're not right now. So, that's the big
McCaffrey's only averaging 3.5 yards per carry.
Number one fantasy back, though. But
yeah, I mean, he's a good receiver, but
yeah,
I think they want to say they've had a fairly easy schedule. They played a couple of good teams, but not
losing Fred Warner. That was like killer for them, man.
And Nick Bosa.
Yeah, Warner's bigger than Bosa. That guy's. I think Fred Warner is just awesome. I don't like
your defense.
He's awesome. Did you see that tackle he made earlier in the year? He comes running across the whole field, dives like Superman, just spears a guy. It was awesome. That's what I want in a middle linebacker.
Yeah.
They have a real good chance to make the playoffs. I ain't gonna lie to you.
They do. I just don't think they'll go anywhere unless they play Green Bay.
Yeah, our Achilles heel. Who do they got the rest of the year?
They got the Rams, then the Cardinals, Panthers, Browns, Titans, then the Colts, then the Bears, and then the Seahawks.
Seahawks, I think Browns are going to give them fits.
Maybe 5 wins. That's what I'm thinking of that.
Yeah, I mean, the Rams, they should beat them. The Browns, I think, will give them fits with them being a running team and not having a very mobile quarterback. They're going to give them fits. Seahawks, they're playing some hella ball, and they just got Rashid Shaheed or whatever his name is. The Panthers obviously can beat anybody if they play like shit during a week. They're not a pushover gimme team, but yeah, that's not that great of a schedule. But I mean, all they need is 4 more wins and they're in the playoffs. So
yeah,
they got a good shot to make the playoffs. I don't think they're going to do anything, but
I don't think they go anywhere. But
no
playoffs, yeah. No. What they do, that's going to depend upon matchups.
Yeah, big time. Chargers, Titans, they snuck one out 27-20. Pretty close game. I have to admit now that I don't think the Chargers are as good as I thought. Started saying it last week. Now that they almost lost to the Titans, they're 6-3. I don't think they're the worst 3-loss team in the league, but I mean,
they're not the best 6-win team.
Definitely not. That's another possible playoff wildcard team, but
that's a first-round exit team.
Yeah, first-round exit. Do you guys got anything on that one, or move on?
Their defense isn't good enough. Their offense is pretty good,
and I think it's season.
But yeah, I just don't think they'll be a first-round exit. I know you were big on them, and I told you at the start of the year, I'm like, they're not going to be as good as you think.
Well, losing Hampton and losing your 2 starting tackles really fucking hurts.
It does hurt.
Especially when they're high-end tackles like those guys.
I didn't like their defense a ton to start the year. It was okay. I think it was higher rated than it actually was for how good it was. Kind of like what they were doing with the Packers. Kind of how we are. But I don't know. A lot of injuries. Injuries hurt.
Yeah. Kind of a shocker of a game. I don't think any of us picked it. Or no, I think one of you guys picked it. The Vikings over the Lions. I didn't pick it, I'm pretty sure. Although I wouldn't be surprised because I'm usually not wrong. But and you guys want to own that for picking it last week? I thought I heard one of you guys say it. I think I remember calling one of you guys fucking schizophrenic or something.
You're usually not wrong. Okay, Bill.
But Vikings able to put together a hell of a game, and edge out the Lions with 3 points. Is JJ the difference maker there? Is he a guy, or is he just somebody else? Was it a good game, or is he good?
That game, it was defense. Vikings defense kept them in that game.
I mean, they still gave up 24 points
against the Lions.
I mean, that's
hung 50 on teams.
The Bears.
Still 50 points.
Yeah, on the Bears and somebody else.
Did they score more than the Chiefs though?
Yep. Well, actually, yeah. Both teams scored more than the Chiefs.
Okay.
So,
just making sure.
Yeah, that was the key.
Also, Minnesota is not a necessarily easy place to go in and win. It's a loud place. They get rowdy there. It's loud. It's loud. It's not an easy place to go in and win. It's a divisional game. Anytime you get a divisional
especially
game,
when you're not playing in a dome.
Yeah, when you get in the North playing a divisional game, Detroit plays in a dome, dumbass. Just not.
I know. That's why I said it.
I know. It's not Minnesota's smart ass. Right about everything. But anyway, yeah, fuck it. Move on. I ain't got nothing else.
I got one thing. Do you guys think this sets a different tone for when we have to play in Detroit on Thanksgiving? Do you think that gives us a little bit more of a chance? I mean, usually your division games are a lot tighter, but
I think we're gonna get smashed because Detroit's gonna run the ball down our throat unless we do something. They couldn't run the ball the first game we played them. That was the difference.
I would rather play a confident Lions team than a hungry one. They already have 2 division losses. They're going to be hungry. They don't want to fucking get swept by the Packers. That was bad. They're going to come out. I don't see it going well for the Packers that week.
Thanksgiving. Well, if you want to be a Super Bowl team, that's a game you got to come out hyped for and be ready. Even though you're playing in Detroit, that's one. That's a playoff style game.
Even if you lose it, you have to come out and be in it and play well. You can't be doing dumb shit. You got to have a full facet and not have a hole. And if they beat you, they beat you. But you got to be ready to play.
Yeah.
Pats barely beat the Falcons, improved to 7-2. What more do the Pats got to do to be considered Super Bowl contenders? Or do you guys
keep clapping when they're on defense?
That was a fucking safety. There ain't no way you could even hear that. And if the center mistakes a clap from 20 yards in front of him for the quarterback 2 yards behind him, he should be benched. That's a sorry-ass excuse. He fucked up. In a stadium that loud in that situation, you're not going to hear a safety going.
Hey, man. I'm just saying, I calls it as I sees it.
Get some fucking glasses, bud. Do you guys see the Pats? Pats is even a questionable team for the Super Bowl. I mean, obviously they're probably a playoff team, so anybody in the playoffs, but
too young.
No.
The Packers?
Pats.
Pats. Bro.
They're tough. It's hard to say. It depends who they play first round. They play the Chargers first round. They're bouncing They're bouncing the Chargers.
Well, I mean, either way, they're going to have to get through the Bills or the Chiefs.
Yeah, exactly. And I think they got a better shot than some of the teams in the AFC at beating one of those. But still, you got to overcome Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes in the fourth quarter. And Patrick Mahomes, their team's only getting healthier, only getting better. They're going to be tough to beat. And then, on the flip side, the Bills, Josh Allen's hard to beat. That guy's just hard to tackle. And then James Cook's they've been using him proper this year finally. They still don't know how to use
that proper. You hand him the fucking ball and let him go.
Exactly. You got to hand him the ball, but they just didn't do that in the past. They not give him the ball.
No
shit.
shot.
The guy gives 10 carries a game.
Fair. Okay. I gotta
For the Super Bowl? No.
What?
For the Super Bowl? No.
The Patriots?
Yeah, no.
Well,
Playoffs, yes.
but they got a higher shot than some. I think they're going to be a tougher team to beat.
I think they're AFC Championship game contender. I don't think they can get. I don't think they're going to beat the Bills or the Chiefs.
Last time they played the Bills, they won by 3.
What's that?
Last time they played the Bills, they won by 3. They've played shitty teams all year.
Oh yeah, I mean, I don't care about
Bills. The Bills, Steelers, and Panthers were the worst that they've played. It's been the Raiders, the Dolphins, the Saints, the Titans, the Browns, the Falcons.
Yeah, I mean that's why I asked. I mean, they're 7-2, tied for the best record in the AFC. So
playing shitty teams.
Yeah, I was just asking the question. So I don't think
at the end of the year you got to beat the Chiefs or the Bills.
Yeah,
out of the NFC.
Exactly. Chiefs are one of those teams that a lot of years they kind of seem to coast, kind of like the Dodgers did for a while.
Well, it depends upon who you ask, because if you asked Ben a week ago, it was the Chargers.
No, 2 weeks ago. I thought that.
Sorry, 2 weeks ago.
I thought the Chargers could make a Super Bowl run. I still really like the team. But
what about if they have to play? What about if the Patriots have to play Indiana or Indianapolis or Denver? You think they're going to beat either one of them?
I think they can. I think it'd be a close game. But
they're tough. They've got a tough run defense. They'd match up against Indy decent, actually.
Right.
They're hard against running the ball, and that's where Indy, if they can't run the ball, they showed last week, if you stop Jonathan Taylor and put the ball in Danny Dimes' hands, it's a little bit different game.
Yeah.
I still think Danny Dimes is a decent quarterback. I think he's better than what they thought he was in New York, but still inexperienced in big spots in Danny Dimes.
Yeah. So. That brings me to my next question in the next game, actually, which upset of the week, I called it Steelers over the Colts in a close game by 7, I think I said. I think I said 3 or 7. One score, I think I said. But, Steelers.
You didn't say any of that.
I don't know if you call it an upset, though. You're talking a good team in the AFC beat another good team in the AFC.
Gomez called the Cardinals beating the Titans the upset of the fucking century. So
that's the other way around.
The Titans either way.
I said it was going to be the upset of the week.
Either way. I mean, the way the Colts are playing, record similar, but Colts are playing at another level than the Steelers were. Steelers have had a fairly decent schedule, squeaked out some wins that they probably shouldn't have. And, I mean, they weren't playing great ball. Their defense was highly questionable. And they came into town and they smacked the Colts in the mouth just like I said they were going to.
Highly questionable and highly paid.
It's playing questionable. Well, I guess paying questionable too. But so I guess the rest of the year after we saw, I don't even know how many turnovers Danny had, but do we see Daniel Jones or do we see Indiana Jones the rest of the year?
Just a hiccup. He'll be back. But the main thing was they held Jonathan Taylor up. That was the main thing. Taking him out of the game and only letting him run for 45 yards. I mean, that's how you beat that team.
Yeah.
He's so valuable to the rest of the offense.
I think you see Danny Dimes the rest of the year just looking at their schedule.
Which, like good Danny Dimes?
No, like mediocre Danny Dimes. Not bad, but not great.
All right, so not Indiana Jones, but not Daniel Jones either?
Right.
It depends if Jonathan Taylor is the same running back second half as he was the first half. If he's running the ball, Danny Dimes
second half of the year. The second half of the year is tough on those older running backs,
Yeah, those older running backs. Well, you better get rid of Dowdle, hey? 27 years old.
Yep.
What are we even talking about?
You haven't known all fucking night, Gomez, so you look cheeched as fuck, just for the record.
I'm tired as fuck. That's about that.
Broncos over the Texans in another nail-biter game. Are you guys worried about the Broncos at all with every game that they're playing and coming down to either a comeback or a last-second field goal or something?
No, because they're still winning.
Are they a 7-2 team? I mean, technically, yes. I know
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah, because I know that was what you're going to say. Should they be a 7-2 team? Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, they're a good
Yeah.
team. Play
I mean, if they're
defense,
winning, they deserve it.
Yeah, I mean,
Who cares how they do it?
I'm noticing they're like Green Bay.
that was the Chiefs.
If they score more than Chiefs every year, they'll probably win.
But did they score more than the Lions?
All right, we got to move on from that. But, yeah, they've been winning. I got to give them credit. I don't think they're a 7-2 team. I think should be a 3 to 4 loss team right now. You know. I don't even know what the hell is going on right now.
I don't think they're a 7-2 team. They're a fucking 7-2 team, pal.
Well, no shit. That's their actual record. You guys know what the fuck I'm saying.
Settle down.
Come on. All right, we'll move on to the next game.
On a serious note,
probably I did not think it was going to be a fun game to watch at all. Bears Bengals. I remember Terry texting us, cheering. The Bears are up by like 2 scores. And I was like, oh, shit. Well, they beat the Bengals. Congrats. Then all of a sudden the ticker pops up like as I'm opening that, and it's Bengals are ahead by 1. I was like, what the fuck? It was a fun game.
And then they gave up Colson Loveland tackling for the win.
The Bengals mangled and forgot how to play defense. Well, didn't figure out how to play defense. They haven't played it the last 2 years. But, I mean, the Bears are 5-3. Do you think they're an actual tough team?
Do you think they're a 5-3 team, or do you?
No, they definitely are not. I mean,
are they?
You think they're a 3 or 4 loss team?
Y'all know exactly what the fuck I mean. And that's why I called myself out immediately when I said it, because I was like, you guys are going to make, technically, yes, they are a 7-2 team. So, yeah, they're a 7-2 team. Fuck off. You guys know what I mean. I don't think the Bears are very good. The only decent teams they've played, they've lost to. I mean, their wins, Saints, Bengals, Commanders, Raiders, and Cowboys.
Cowboys is a good team.
No, they're a 3-5 team.
They lost to the Ravens without Lamar. That should say everything you need to know.
Lost to the Ravens without Lamar, gave up 50 to the Lions, and then lost to the Vikings.
The Bears still suck.
The Bears still fucking suck. Fuck the Bears. I hope you're watching, Rob.
But they are a 5-3 team.
No, they're not.
Oh, that's rough.
Their record's better than what they are.
That's rough.
What's rough? Any fart?
No, the Bears have the Packers on 12-7, then the Browns on 12-14, and then the Packers again in Green Bay.
Yeah.
Sounds like Green Bay better figure their shit out.
Yeah,
Best part about it.
We got to play the Lions again.
Best part about it is right before they play Green Bay, they play the Eagles. So it's the Eagles, Packers, Browns, Green Bay, then the Niners, and the Lions. That's ass.
Don't they have to play the Vikings again, or did they already play them twice?
No, they got to play them, but that's coming up here not next week, week after.
So
I'm just looking at the last stretch.
I mean, based off the schedule right now, Browns are the only losing record that they're playing, and they're a pretty decent team, you know.
They got the Giants.
Oh, okay. Well, so they might get another win.
Yeah,
Maybe.
They're finishing with the Giants, Vikings, Steelers, Eagles, Packers, Browns, Green Bay, Niners, Detroit. That's ass. They might get one win out of that.
I mean, any division game you can pull off. I mean,
Well, yeah.
but yeah, I'll give them 2 wins. just off of probability, but that's about it. We covered that game. Rams did what they should do with the Saints, 34-10. I missed that upset. So yeah, I was wrong on one game. I was iffy. I said they were either going to kick ass or the Saints were going to upset them. But I did change it and said the Saints. I called it, and I was wrong. Jaguars over the Raiders. Fucking hell of a return for Bowers, eh?
Mm-hmm.
150 or 12 catches on 13 targets, 127 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Damn.
English a little rough there for you, pal.
Talk about a huge fantasy boost if you started him and didn't have him on your bench.
It didn't matter when the guy scored 185.
Yeah, it wouldn't have mattered, but
he could have played whatever lineup he'd have lost.
Yeah, moral victories, though. Moral victories, not having 50 points on your bench in one player when your team only scores 60.
80, thank you.
Okay, I just wanted you to say it. Bills over the Chiefs. Can the Bills do it in the playoffs? This is a big question. They normally beat them in the regular season. I mean,
they're going to do the Bills thing and do the Bills thing every year. They'll fall apart in the playoffs.
They'll blow in the playoffs.
They will.
Yeah, then Seahawks over the Commanders. Darnold's playing hell of ball.
Super.
Yeah, Jane Daniels pulled a Ben. And
his arm was down. Hands are down.
Yeah. He was just hand down.
Yeah.
Hand. Yeah, that was fucking retarded. Coach leaving him in there and him getting hurt for no reason. That's my only takeaway from that. Cardinals beating the Cowboys. I mean, can the Cowboys still make the playoffs? Technically, yes. I know what their record is still statistically possible. You ask.
Do you think they're a 3-5 team, or do you think,
especially with that trade that they just made, will they make the playoffs or at least contend for the playoffs? They're 3-5-1 right now.
I think they'll contend for the playoffs. Maybe they'll make it. Maybe I don't know.
I don't know. I don't think they make the playoffs.
It doesn't hurt and stuff, but I don't know. Their offense is good. Dak's playing at a high level. They lost to a divisional opponent, the Cardinals. Tough game, but a lot of season loss.
Realistically, you only get one more loss on the season, though, before you have 7 losses. You know.
Yeah.
But I mean, they'll have 6 losses and a tie, which might save them. But I don't see them. I see them blowing a game here or there. They just lost to the Cardinals.
I don't see them making the playoffs.
No.
I don't.
I don't know their schedule, but I picture them winning 4 more games. So that's what I don't even know, 7 something and 1, 7-9-1, or 7-8-1.
You're probably going to have 2 teams from the North and 2 teams from the West, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Do we still only play a 16-game schedule, or do we have 17 games?
So I was right on the first. I was right on my first, and then I overthought it. Damn it!
It's 17 weeks, 16 games.
I'm not a human calculator, Clay.
Are you sure? I thought it was 18 weeks, 17 games.
I thought it was 17-game season.
Yeah, it's 17 games.
Yeah, my bad. I did that backwards. Either way.
So you lose 7 games, you're still winning 10. That's a playoff record.
Well, not with the way the NFC's set up right now.
Yeah, I miscalculated my maths. So
let me get my statistics here.
Yeah, I should have asked Brock.
Yeah. If you look at it,
just look
Philly's
at it.
Got 6 wins. In the North, you have 3 teams with 5 wins. Obviously, the Bears aren't going to end up making that. So you're going to have Detroit and Green Bay. Then you got Tampa. Carolina's an outlier at 5-4. Then you go to the West, and you got 3 teams with 6 wins. Don't really see a path forward for Dallas to make it. They're going to need a lot of help.
It's called winning. That's the path forward.
Yeah, I mean, if they win enough games, they'll make the playoffs.
That's how that worked?
Yeah.
Holy fuck, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
That's
they
good to know.
just gotta score more than the Chiefs, and they should be fine.
Hmm.
This is mind-blowing shit we're talking about here.
I know. Fucking intellect. Confucius Carlos.
Yeah.
All right, so moving on to you guys got anything else for week 9 last week?
Not
No?
really.
All right. So
I think
we're
I
gonna-
gave you enough shit on last week. Let's move to next week.
We we touched on some trades a little bit. Talk about those a little bit more. Kind of waiting on Bruno is going to hop on here a little bit and talk about the sloots and slams. So,
The what?
salutes and salutes and slams.
There you go.
There's not going to be sloots. It's not sloots and slams. I just can't talk. Although, I mean, Bruno, if you're listening, have sloots and slams there. I'll be more apt to go.
Sounds about like
So
12 lights trying to say salute.
I'm on beer number 4. So I couldn't say it last week either with beer 0. So damn it. This is one of those words I never knew I couldn't pronounce. All right. Speaking of which,
Salutes.
All right, we're gonna bring Bruno on here real quick. I don't know if there's room for all of us. There we go. Bruno, how we doing?
Stop, Bruno.
Hello, fellas.
The man, the myth, the legend.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Good. How you guys doing?
Yeah, this is the man right here.
How's it going, Cheech?
What's up?
What?
You kind of cut off there, bud. So Bruno, what you all got for us for Friday?
Got a big lineup. I got the last real man of professional wrestling. I got a big lineup. The last real man of pro wrestling, Silas Young. Got a new wrestler. He's debuting. He's from Coleman, Wisconsin. Got a women's match. Got a whole lineup. We got Brock Hall coming in. Just going over the card. I have a whole bunch of stuff going on. I don't know. There's something going on with this thing that's constantly repeating. I don't know if it's me or what's going on.
Try if you turn. You're probably on the mic on your headset, so you're probably picking up double. While you're trying to figure that out, I'll just say, yeah, if you guys have never been to Under the Lights Entertainment, it's a hell of a show. Very entertaining, great wrestling. It high quality. Can't beat the price either. I think it's. You'll have to refresh my memory on the price. I think $10 or $15, Bruno. Oh, he left. So we'll bring him back on to talk about this in a little bit. But yeah, if you guys haven't checked out Under the Lights Entertainment, go. What?
You took us off the screen.
Oh yeah, so that way people can see Bruno better. Yeah, it's in Marinette at St. Thomas Aquinas High School. I believe it is. Don't quote me on this. $10 a ticket if you pre-order. Otherwise, 15 or 20 at the door. 100% worth it. They have refreshments there, pizza, stuff like that. We'll bring Bruno back on here.
All right. I think I figured it out.
All right. So I was just kind of giving them the rundown. I refresh everybody on the prices.
It's $5 for general admission, $10 at the door, $10 for ringside, $15 at the door. There are tables available. Front row table of 6 for $150. Second row table available for $125. The nice thing about the tables is there's food available, there's beer available, all sorts of drinks available. So at the table, you can set your drinks there, so you don't have to worry about setting it on the floor, spilling your drinks, anything like that. It's nice and convenient just to have the table there. And you're right close to the action as well.
And I will say from personal experience, if you're on ringside, the wrestlers will come down, interact. I got thrown out of my chair and somebody got body slammed into it. I had to go pick up my stuff. It was awesome. It was right next to Easton. His eyes were this big. I mean, it was a great show. They got the crowd involved.
The wrestlers won't hurt you. They'll high five you, stuff like that. The wrestlers won't touch you. Just don't touch the wrestlers. That kind of stuff. But the thing is like they'll ask you to move just like you said. So they'll use your chair for something when they're brawling outside the ring. But you don't have to worry about them body slamming you or anything like that. So it's the action's right there, right up in your face. It's right next to you. Sometimes when you go to WWE, you got the barricade right there to keep you 15, 20 feet away. And well, speaking of WWE, just going to the ref center for tickets, the tickets are starting up at $40, $50. So going to an event like this where tickets are $5, $10, you can't beat that. You can afford to bring your family and get concessions and get merchandise from the wrestlers. If you go to a WWE event, you bring your kids, you're looking at $200-$300. It's hard to bring your kids to an event like that.
The last event I saw at the Resh, I looked at tickets for me and Ian. They were starting at $250 a pop. But I think that was I think that was one of a big event there. But
that would be floor seating more than likely.
No, that was.
I was looking at the rest for that. Yeah, well,
it was last.
It depends on. Yeah, it depends on the availability of the tickets and everything like that. But when I was looking, the ticket prices varied. There were some that were $200, $300, $400, and there's no way that I was gonna pay that much for tickets.
No.
You can't even win them on the radio anymore. It seems like they don't give them out anymore. So that sucks.
Yeah,
there was one time where I won fourth row tickets from ringside, and they were great seats. That was the only time I ever won tickets on the radio.
Yeah, and I mean, I've never been to a WWE event, but just, I mean, looking from the TV, how far away you are from everything and how all the other events are set up. You are right in the action. You're right there. And it's a great show. I had a blast. Easton had a blast, very family friendly. Like I said, I am trying to say salutes and slams, not salutes and slams. It's family friendly. Bring your kids.
It's a fundraiser for local veteran organizations, Marinette and Menominee counties. So it's the money is going for a good cause. There's going to be raffles there, plenty of raffles. Right now, I think we got over 30 bucket raffles, and we got some bigger prizes as well. I'm working with Dave from M&M Veterans in Need, and right now he's got a big prize set up to where it's one of those big, huge fire rings, and he's got it's like a patio set that he's got set up. It's got the fire ring, it's got a table, and 4 chairs to go with it, and it's valued at $300-$400. So there's a lot of big prizes that are going to be there. So you're going to have everything from gift certificates to that item, other items. So plenty of items there for raffles. Like I said, there's going to be food, there's going to be beer, soda available. That's all going to be sold by I believe it's Athletic Club for St. Thomas. So they'll be making some money out of this. And like I said, there's a whole lineup of wrestlers. I can go through the card again. Former two-time ROH TV champion Silas Young, the UTL World Champion Rush, the Golden Lion Lennox Leone, Kaz Carter, the tag team of Purple Rain, the Baker Boys, Enoch, the Alpha King, got George from Green Bay. We got the female wrestlers, Josie Valentine and Lauren Lockett. And we also have Isaiah Snow, and then making his long-awaited UTL debut from Coleman, Wisconsin, Ty Vogel.
Awesome.
So
yeah,
be a good lineup. So it starts at 5:30, or doors open at 5:30, starts at 7 p.m. And again, tickets are $5. General admission is $5, $10 at the door. Ringside is $10, $15 at the door. And tickets are available locally at Jack's Fresh Market locations, Bloom Salon and Boutique, and also at salutesandslams2.eventbrite.com. Otherwise, you can go to the Under the Lights Entertainment Facebook page and go to the event section. It has all the information there.
Awesome. Is Jeff still doing the announcement there?
Yep, Jeff is going to be the ring announcer. He's pretty much ring announcer until he's not the ring announcer.
Yeah.
Well, he can't do it anymore.
If any of you guys remember Jeff from the last show, GM Jeff, he's a funny guy. Probably one of the best ring announcers you'll ever see. Hell of a talent there just in itself. And watching him walk up the stairs is a little comical once in a while, but yeah, he's worth the price of admission itself. So,
yep. As the old saying goes, weevils wobble, but they don't fall down, right?
Well, he might fall down one of these days.
It might. He might. You know, I joked with him. We were just at Channel 5 on which day was it? Monday, and we did the morning show, the Local 5 live show, talking about the event. And after it got done, we were talking with the sales rep that set it all up for us. And the sales rep was talking about getting in the ring and maybe doing like a special guest ring announcer spot and talking about doing a match or whatever, the different matches. And I says, yeah, Jeff and I could wrestle and we can both lay down on our backs and we can do a first man standing match. First man to their feet can win. We're both like turtles on our backs trying to get up. It just won't happen.
No. Yeah. Speaking of matches, if you're looking for more matches, I think Gomez, that was you that challenged me a couple weeks ago. So one of these events, you'll have to get me and Gomez in there once he's back in the States, away from hiding from ice. Go whoop some ass.
Yeah, you got to have Cheech in there. Or is it Sean?
You don't want to wrestle me. I already told him I'd poke my tongue in his ear.
Tongue wrestling, that's not my expertise. I'm sorry.
I'm not tongue wrestling, Gomez, as much as you want that.
Maybe you should start an OnlyFans.
Oh, there we go.
He's already got a feet finders.
Sell some hairy feet.
See? I'm telling you, there's some strange stuff out there. I've never watched it. I wouldn't pay for it, but there's other people that do.
So, you guys got any questions for Bruno or about the event or anything like that?
No. Sounds like an entertaining time. I mean, you got beer, food,
everything you need right there.
Yeah.
Beer, food,
Ben's
salute.
Match.
Yeah. Ben's more interested in the men that'll be wrestling, but you know,
And
each their own.
Too.
Raffles.
Yeah, last time I won a Bloody Mary kit.
Baby.
I think I won a Bloody Mary kit and something else last time I was there. It was awesome.
And I'll be playing some music too, so it'll be a good time.
All right. Well, Bruno, I'll leave it up to you whether you want to stay on for talking about next week here because Clay had to run. So if you want to stay on, you can stay on. Otherwise, if you got to hop off, it's up to you.
Talking about what?
Football.
This upcoming week, football.
Well, I'll stay on as long as I can.
All right. So
I don't watch too much football anymore other than the Packers. After they lose, I just turn it off.
All right. So we'll start off with football. Packers versus Eagles on Monday night. Who do you got?
Honestly, the Packers play to their opponent's level, and the Eagles aren't too bad this year. So I mean, they're not too bad any year.
Not too bad.
I'm not. I think I'm going to take the Packers. They need a win after that just embarrassing loss to Carolina. But the thing is Carolina is not that bad this year. I mean, comparatively speaking to the last few years, they were kind of on a roll last year towards the end of the season and had some momentum going. And this year they're 4-4. So it's not like they were that bad of a team going into this. And they just put a pretty good game plan together against the Packers. So coaching makes a big difference. So I'll take the Packers, even though, like I said, coaching makes a big difference. LaFleur can make some boneheaded mistakes, but I think they got the Eagles number at home.
I wish I agreed. I love the Pack. I hate going against them, but I don't think our run defense is good enough. I don't think our pass defense is good enough. Eagles just added another pass rusher from Miami there. That's not too bad of a player. I mean,
and didn't they get Jair too?
Oh, so Packers might have a shot.
Yeah, they traded Jair. I think they swapped.
Yeah.
A 6 and a 7.
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
Or a 5th and
yeah,
a 6.
They gave up a 6. They gave up a 6 and got Jair in their 7th.
They also got another guy in there too.
They just traded for a cornerback as well from.
I'll find it here.
Was that? I got it written down. If I can find my right paper.
Because I brought it up last week. I remember that. Michael Carter.
Yeah, Michael Carter.
From the Jets. Yep.
And the Packers are supposed to be working out Asante Samuel Jr. in a couple of days. He's supposed to go to Carolina, then Green Bay, then Minnesota, I think. And then he's got a couple of Chicago and a couple other spots.
He had flashes of being good. I mean, he's a free agent. But
honestly, he's probably better than just about all the corners that the Packers have. I wouldn't let him out of Green Bay if I was the Packers. He's an outside corner. That's what they need. He's got more experience than the cornerbacks that they have. And they need something there.
And we have cap space this year to overpay him for a year.
Yep.
If you got to give him a hell of a year for the rest of the season, great. Ain't gonna hurt you next year.
The thing is they didn't have to give up any picks to get him.
Right.
That's why they didn't trade for anybody. They don't want to give up any more picks.
True.
They could have traded away guys like Inigbare or somebody like that. I think they probably would have traded the starting tight end now?
Musgrave.
Musgrave. I think they probably might have traded him if Tucker Kraft didn't get hurt. There might have been a good chance they probably would have traded him.
I heard he was on the table and they were talking with some teams about him, but then Kraft got hurt. And apparently we couldn't make a deal happen for Hawkinson, but thanks Gomez for that hope. Gomez, what do you got that Packers Eagles?
Oh, man. I think that's going to be a tough one. I think Green Bay will more than likely be able to keep it somewhat close, but it depends upon how much pressure they get on Jordan Love. Like, if Green Bay's offensive line doesn't show up again, it's just going to be an ugly disaster. Ain't going to lie to you. The Browns gave the blueprint out to how to beat the Packers.
You make Jordan Love beat you. You get a 3rd and short and let LaFleur's calling something deep down the field and drop back into coverage and pick it off.
Yep.
Luke?
Obviously you'd like to see the Packers win this one. Eagles, won a Super Bowl last year. They're still a team, not exactly the same team that they were last year, but still. I think if the Packers do have a chance, it's like squeaking it out, 3 to 7 points. But, like you said earlier, Packers play to their competition. I feel like coming off of that horrific loss, that's going to, fire them up a little bit. Hopefully, they can squeak one out, and going on the rest of the season, that might give them some more momentum, because we're going to need some.
Yeah, we need the win, especially for morale, but I just don't think it's going to happen. I think Eagles are probably going to beat us by about 10. It'll be a close game, but I think ultimately it'll be a 10-point game. I think it'll feel like a 10-point game. But I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if the Packers won, but I just don't see it happening.
Green Bay is favored by 2.5.
I suppose we got Lambeau. It is supposed to snow this weekend, so maybe there'll be a little bit of snow on Lambeau. But I mean, Philly's used to it too.
Shut
I
your
doubt
mouth.
that's.
You're in
I doubt that's
Atlanta.
what's gonna stick.
You're in Georgia. I don't want to disclose your location. You're gonna get a knock on your door. But yeah, I already did. Sorry.
I
don't
doubt
have
that
to worry
snow is
about
going to
snow.
stick.
No,
Yeah.
I just hope it gets the deer moving. We'll try to shoot one.
What's our next game you got for us?
All right, it's getting kind of late, and I know you guys, especially you, are in a different time zone, so we'll try to move this along. It's past your bedtime. Raiders Broncos. Obviously, you got Broncos on that one.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, Raiders are pretty terrible.
Yeah.
Colts Falcons. I don't have one for this. I think this could be the upset of the week.
It's in Berlin.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to matter much, but I think I don't know. I just got it. No reasoning behind it. I got a gut feeling the Falcons are gonna beat them.
Give me the Colts. Bouncing back after a tough loss.
It's probably the right call. I don't know. I got a feeling.
Their offenses are pretty much the same. I mean, they both have pretty good running backs. They both have pretty good receivers. Their quarterbacks are pretty much on par with each other. So you look at the defense.
Danny Dimes has been miles above. Is Penix even starting?
Penix isn't bad this year if he hasn't been hurt. I don't know if he's starting. Let me check.
But I mean, Danny Dimes has been a lot better than him.
He's not listed on the injury report, so.
No, I see the Colts. They're flying high above expectations this year. I think it's going to hit their confidence a little bit. I don't think they come back swinging. I think it's going to take them an extra week to really get firing again. And the Falcons have dropped 2. I know at least 2 in a row here. I mean, Dolphins and Charger. No, who'd they play last week? I got to look at my paper here. Pats. Both. It's so I don't know. I got the Falcons coming out swinging.
I think the Falcons are going to win this one, and then they're going to lose to the Chiefs, and then the Colts won't lose a game for the rest of the year.
That's kind of how I'm feeling too. See, you're starting to jump on board with me because you know I'm going to be right, bud.
No, I'm looking at stats and I'm looking at the games.
Yes, Grok. Browns versus Jets.
Give me the Browns.
I got Browns. Who gives a shit? Saints Panthers. Probably a pretty close game. I got the Panthers coming out on top, but just better team. But it's an individual game. That's always a really tough game.
Give me the Saints. Fucking here.
Just yeah.
All right. Ravens Vikings. Who you guys got?
Ravens.
I got Vikings, bitch.
Oh, now
I got the Ravens. I got the Ravens.
No, I can show you the paper. I have it already marked on who I got.
Oh, that's
okay.
In Minnesota too.
In Minnesota?
Yeah, it's in Minnesota.
That's tough.
I got the Vikings. They're coming off a big win, and they're going to keep rolling for a little bit. They're still riding high on McCarthy. He's going to have a decent game. I don't think the Ravens defense is going to be able to hold them. They got too many receivers. McCarthy's going to be able to run the ball a little bit. If they can establish any sort of run game, I think they might win. It might be a shootout, but I think the Vikings are going to win by 2 touchdowns, 10-14.
I don't know. I think if Lamar can get that rust out of his system and he becomes a little bit more mobile again, I think
he did the second half last week.
I mean, if you're throwing 4 touchdowns in a game, that's kind of hard to beat. You know.
Yeah. I could throw 4 touchdowns against Miami. I mean, it's not hard. It's not hard. I could probably rush for 30 yards against them, too. I mean, for me, that's pretty
How many attempts? 30?
Yeah.
45.
I'll take it if I can get a yard. I don't have that breakaway speed, so I could hit the hole, but by the time I hit the hole...
You don't have the acceleration speed either.
No. Or the agility.
Oh, my Lord.
I'd be
All
like
your joints would be pointing in the wrong direction there, pal.
Well, yeah, that's just from a sneeze. I sneeze too hard, I look like Jaden fucking Daniels.
Exactly.
Speaking of the Dolphins, what's the ass whooping going to be with the Bills? How bad?
Nope, it's going to be close. It's going to be
in
close.
Miami.
In Miami.
I was going to say the same fucking thing, Luke. I think the Dolphins are going to surprise everybody, and the Bills are going to overlook them and come out slow, and I think it'll be close for 3 quarters.
Statistically, historically, when the Dolphins play the Bills, it's always close.
I think if it's close until the 3rd quarter, then I think the Bills end up winning by 14, 17.
I don't know. McDaniel's seat is pretty hot right now, so I think he'll be coaching for his job.
He's been the last fucking 14 weeks.
The spread right now is the Bills by 8.5 with a total of 50.5 points scored. If you're placing these off of bets.
If you're going statistically, if it's 50.5 points scored, is the Dolphins expected to get a safety and the Bills score 49 of those, or
no? They put a half point. You fucking.
Well, no shit. I was saying as far as they're expecting like 49-2.
No, they're expecting like 24 to.
They're expecting
27. 24-27. That's what they're thinking.
That's what
ESPN
is predicting. Are you sure?
Ass.
You're some kind of ass in the name of smart.
I literally said just a couple minutes ago that I think it's going to be close until the 3rd. So clearly, I don't think the Bills are going to put up 40-9 in the 4th quarter.
Thank you, sir. Next.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I'd be done talking about the Dolphins too. When you want a Bucks jersey, we can convert you over to the Packers. Giants, Bears. Unfortunately, I got to pick the Bears in this. Giants are, like I said last week, they're going to take a step back. they're not going to be nearly as good without CTE there.
I want to say the Giants, but with how the Bears played last week, I think the Bears are going to win, but I'd like to see the Giants win.
I'm taking the Giants. Taking the
Really?
Giants.
You got a dog in this fight?
Is it in Chicago or
In
New
Chicago.
Jersey?
In Chicago.
It's almost got to be the Bears, but I don't know that the backup running back for the Giants, he's no slouch either. Didn't he have a 1,000-yard season last year?
Tracy, something like that.
It was pretty close.
So yeah, I don't know how much of an effect that. I mean, yeah, it's a big effect losing. What's his name? I can't remember his name. He was Cam. He was on my fantasy team. I drafted him. Got to use him like 4 times actually, because I benched him for like the first 4 weeks because he wasn't getting any points. But no, sometimes it doesn't matter. I mean, the Bears, they could score 40, 48 points 1 week, and then the next week they can score 3 points. So I don't know. It's hard to say, but I almost got to go with the Bears. I hate to do it.
Yeah, that's unfortunately
the only one on the Giants here.
All right, Jake's Texans. I got the Texans pulling it off.
Give me the Jags.
Jags all day.
I think the Texans going to match up defensively with them.
The Jags just got worse. I don't know. Got to be injury related.
How the Jags get worse?
Oh, CJ Stroud's out. So yeah, they're losing.
Stroud's out?
Yes.
Yep, concussion.
Oh, all right. Yeah, Jags.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, that makes a huge difference. Cardinals, Seahawks.
Seahawks.
Yeah, I got Seahawks destroying them.
Yep.
Lions, Commanders.
Lions.
Come on, man.
I mean, yeah, I think this could be another 40, 50-point game.
Yeah.
What's it going to hurt to pick the Commanders?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah, I'll pick the Commanders. I don't care.
All right.
Bill
Upset of the
with
week right
200
there.
yards.
What's that?
Give him Bill for 200 yards.
I mean,
He's
yeah.
out.
But you also
He's out?
I think he's out.
I thought he was questionable.
Yeah. And you also got Marcus Mariota was a pretty capable backup, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. 10 years ago.
No, right now he's a decent backup. He's a solid backup.
Yeah. He's not a great starter, but probably be a pretty good game in division. Rams-Niners.
Rams.
I feel like that's a trap game.
I kind of got a feeling it's a trap game, but I got to go with the Niners. I mean, especially with Puka back. It's Puka and Adams.
You got the Niners?
That's the best 1-2 duo. I got the Rams.
Okay.
You said you got the Niners.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I got the Rams. Sorry.
Rams.
I'll take the Niners. I feel like it's going to be a trap game, so yeah.
Steelers versus Chargers. I got to go against my Chargers. Steelers.
Give me the Chargers.
You're just going completely against me today, Bruno or Bardo. Got a Bruno and a Bardo and
Ice.
Steelers for me. Rodgers is going to throw 3 touchdowns.
Is that a Gonzo
270
game lock
yards.
or what?
3 touchdowns,
That game's going to be
270
a good
yards.
game.
I don't know about a good game.
No, it's going to be an entertaining game.
You realize the Chargers are missing their all-pro left tackle and all-pro right tackle.
Yes.
They have no offensive line and they have no running back.
Yes.
Do
And the
Steelers
Steelers have
defensive
a
line?
hell of a pass rush.
Exactly. It's going to be an entertaining game, pal.
Yeah, I'm nervous about starting Herbert this week on my team. Very nervous. And then, we already covered the Eagles-Packers, so that's pretty much all we got for games. Bruno, I just played you last week in ESPN League, didn't I?
I don't even know who I played week to week.
I don't know. I think I lost. Yeah, we had a shit week. I don't know who I got this week, but I was going to talk some shit. But Gomez, are you in our ESPN League too?
No.
I wasn't sure if we filled you in on that.
No, I don't need no more leagues. I got 5 of them already.
That's it?
I've been getting smoked every single week, just about.
Yeah, I don't even want to talk about it.
Gomez went from talking shit to fire sale.
Ain't sold nobody yet.
Hey, yeah, true. Everybody got hurt on your team, and it went sideways quick on you.
Yeah, everybody died. I went all in on the young running backs. That didn't pan out.
Yeah, I had Marion Hampton and I forgot who my other one was in our other league, and then Marion Hampton and David Montgomery in our baseball league, and yeah, Hampton obviously got hurt, so then I traded McLaurin for Hubbard. That's working out for me great. McLaurin's been hurt anyways, but yeah, it's that league I'm pretty much boned in. But yeah,
I played Jason Stevens.
The
lovely Burrows, and if I would have played, I think I can't remember who I sat. I think it was Devontae. There was somebody that I figured there's going to be a tough game. I says, I'm going to just sit them, and ended up getting like 30 points. Oh, the Drake London, the Falcons. I sat him. He ended up getting like 30-some points, and I would have won.
Yeah. I mean, Gomez left Bowers on his bench. I just got to keep on bringing that up. But it wouldn't have mattered. The team he played went off. He scored like 185 points with 198 potential. Like, yeah.
It just seems like every week my bench outscores my starting team.
Right. Yeah, I feel that. I left Dowdle on my bench this week. He still pulled out the win somehow. Bardo, how's your teams looking? How's the quarterback panning out?
One league I'm 7-2, one league I'm 2-7, and one league I'm 4-5. Here, and here. Rolling with the punches.
I mean, I will admit the one league you just took over like 2 weeks ago, and you had like 6 quarterbacks on your roster, and the other person did not make a single roster move all season, I'm pretty sure.
And nobody wants to trade. Nobody wants to.
Well, I mean, you could have had Chase Brown on your team for Jaden Daniels, plus another decent running back, but you said no.
Which I should have taken.
Clearly.
Which I still offers on the table. I got Drake May, Lamar, and Matt Stafford. So.
I would say things went sideways, but it might be too soon considering his elbow.
Right.
Yeah. You guys got any like fantasy standouts that you think are a must start, or anybody really got
Nothing.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of good matchups, but I mean, they're all pretty much not key, but no-brainer starts. I don't think there's any huge sleepers going to be this week.
Right.
That I'm willing to testify for, anyways. But
hey, man, I'm taking Drake May to start for most of the rest of the season. Honestly,
that's not even a hot take, dude. He's been money. I mean, unless you got like Lamar and Stafford and Daniels and Burrow and Joe Flacco and trying to think of all the quarterbacks on your team.
After this week, Drake May has one tough game for the rest of the season, defensive matchup wise.
What's the rest of the past season look like?
They got Tampa, the Jets, Cincinnati, the Giants, a bye, then Buffalo, Baltimore, Jets, and Miami.
Who's their tough defense besides Bucks?
Buffalo.
That's not a great defense.
Hey, pal.
I would
Matchup.
throw Ravens at, middle of the road somewhat.
Yeah.
Maybe a little above average, but
Yeah, none of them I'd say tough. It's just not a.
Argue with the app, pal. You can't even see it because it blurs out.
Yeah. All right. I'll bring it up with Grok.
Bring it up with sleepers.
Bring it up with Rogaine, bitch.
I don't need Rogaine. I just shave it
Sorry,
off.
that wasn't directed at you too, Bruno. You're much older than him. That's not a burn either.
I let it go. It's gone. I've
Gomez is
accepted
24.
that. I wish.
Gomez is going
older.
to Turkey to get a hair transplant, actually.
Are you?
Yeah. If I leave the country, I probably ain't coming back.
All right, guys. Keep an eye on Facebook and the posts. We're going to try to have the show the next couple weeks here. I'm going to be out of town for some training. So I'm going to try to make the show. No guarantees whether I'll be able to make it or not. We're still going to try to have it with Clay, Gomez, and Bardo, and maybe bring on somebody else. We'll have to kind of keep you updated. We're not sharing a 100% plan yet. So keep an eye out. Hopefully we'll see you guys in Marinette this weekend or this Friday night for salutes and slams. It'll be a hell of a show. Come on out there. It's worth every penny. And you guys got anything else? All right. Bruno, thanks for coming on and letting us know a little bit more about that.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Anytime, bud. You guys have a great night.
You too.
You too.
Good night.
Later.